You're wondering what I'm doing, right? Well, I picked up myself a project, a home project that I think, no, I know I can do it by myself. So I've sent the husband off and I'm taking care of this one. He's actually taping, so don't feel bad. What am I doing? I have this area here that the grass doesn't grow and nothing grows. So what I've decided to do is excavate 4 inches down and put a lining and then put some rocks that complement my black, white and gray, and it's going to look good. But I have some challenges. I have dirt, as I said, and I have wood. So what I've done, I've got myself some equipment. First, my trusty goggles. Gotta be safe. Got me some gloves, got me a shovel, a rake, and what do you call this again? Because I say it's a wheelbarrow.
A wagon.
Wagon. And guess what I have here? It is a tiller. This is an 18-inch tiller. And the reason why I chose 18 inches is that the width of it is wide enough for me to put and maneuver just enough to the side, both sides, the concrete and home. And you wonder what this is? It's a piece of plywood I put against the wall to protect my wall. Now a tiller loosens the dirt. So I'm going to loosen the dirt with the tiller, put it in the wagon with the help of the shovel, and dump it in the front of the house where I need some soil to be uplifting.
Is your switch? Is your switch on?
Yeah, my switch is on. Yes. That's why I have him on. Not just for his looks and videotaping skills, but for guidance. With the dirt loose, I can shovel it. Much easier to the wheelbarrow. My trusty sidekick, aka Dane, aka husband, aka perfect for me, has done a little drawing for me on a stick. So for this purpose, for this part of the project, I'm going to use this to measure it here to see where my 4 inches is. So to protect the house, Dane gave me a piece of plywood and a stick. So I'm going to have adjusted it because I'm moving down because work is happening. And I'll just lean it against the wall like this and just knock the stake in, so when I'm moving I can go as close as possible and protecting the property. Thanks, Dave. I have one last thing to do before I start to put the gravel, and that's what that is. That's what's going to go on it. So let me show you what's going to go. Number one, I'm going to lay this down. Okay, this is supposed to stop grass and everything from going up, but I'm also going to spray it. I still have my 4-inch measurement, so it's working well. And this, I'm going to unravel this, stretch it out, and this is going to line across here. And finally, I'm going to lay it with this. This is a weed barrier, level 2, which is perfect for what I'm doing. So the instructions state I'm to unroll it, plant it over the area, and then again pat it to compact it. So that's what I'm going to do. So this I got at Lowe's. That was easy. All I did was lay it out just like that. But before I cut it, amateur tip, I'm going to take my river rocks and just sporadically throw them around. I'm now going to cut it this end. Not bad. You can't get it in a smaller roll, so you trust me on this one. I will find use for that. Every inch, every money spent will be utilized. And that's the beauty about doing things around your house. Everything has a dual purpose. Okay? Time to cut. There we go. So I'm using a hammer and a spike. Now this particular spike is going to be leading up to having this flush against my wall. So the idea is that the two sides, notice, basically the same. The idea is that I'm going to drill this in, and it's supposed to be like this, and this is to be as close to the wall, or in this instant the fence, the dirt embankment, as close as possible. I've reached the end of my first barrier, so I put a stake as close to the end as possible. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slip this new barrier underneath this, like that.
So what you did there is overlap the two?
Yes, I did. See, go all the way back here. So I'm going to put a stake here as well. So you're wondering what I have in my hand, it's a pliers. So pro tip, no, amateur to pro tip is that I'm going to squeeze the head of these spokes to tighten it, to lock it in. And they're quite palatable, so I'm doing a good job. See, not even moving. So again, this is just reinforcement because I can. Pliers. I'm at the end of this part of the project, and in my hand is a tin snip, compliments of Dane, but a heavy duty scissors if you have, but this is a perfect tool. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go down and get to the very end and cut this. It's a straight cut. You're right, Dane, this is really a job for a tin snip. Just like that. And it's giving me a sharp, perfect edge that goes flush right here. So this is where my final spoke is going to go in. And remember, after putting my spoke, I'm going to use my pliers and tighten the head of it. Okay, that part of the project is finished. The moment of truth. I'm now going to put on the pebbles on my bed. Good old-fashioned stuffing. So the last part of it, for this part, that is, I'm just gently blowing the leaves off. Hey, my new best friend, leaf blower. You can do it too. See you guys later.
We hope you enjoyed Diane's home rock project. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks, everybody.